Cool.
Welcome back
Let's
to
rock and
another episode of Abzu.
No.
Abzu. Don't worry, I'm not gonna say it.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely not human. Definitely not humanly possible.
Why don't you look it up? If humans can breach.
Well, you know what? Fine. I will do that.
It'd be cool. Cool to find out, because then I can know if I should try or not. If I go dive.
If you're gonna try and.
But then again, you really shouldn't, because you got all that equipment on you. It could really mess with your equipment.
With your scuba gear.
Yeah, if you're scuba gear. Unless you're just straight up swimming. Just swimming in deep water, in shallow waters. No wait, shallow waters isn't.
It's the opposite to
It's
deep.
the opposite. It's opposite to deep. So what's the word for deep?
Deep.
Is it just deep? There's gotta be.
I don't know.
I thought there was hard.
Okay, here we go. Can a human swim fast enough to breach with their whole body? Let's find out.
Yeah, do it. I really want to know.
Okay.
Let me see if I can flip with the turtle. Where's the turtle? Where's the turtle? See, this is an ancient turtle. This isn't alive today. This is a prehistoric animal. He can. He loves it. Look at it. He's so happy.
It's so weird.
And this is a coelacanth, I think.
A what?
What's it called? A coelacanth.
I can't even pronounce that.
No biggie. Are you looking? You find it?
I'm just watching a video.
Watching a video of someone breaching the water. Ah!
Okay.
Nah, but he's
using a monofin, which is not that.
It's not
a
this.
monofin. Imagine that, but stuck together.
Yeah,
one
so
massive
it's
fin.
actually turned into a merman or mermaid.
And also, he's a professional swimmer.
Yeah.
Who can swim
but
to 8 miles an hour. The average human can swim to 2 miles an hour.
Okay.
The fastest human swimmer was able to swim at 8 miles an hour with fins.
With fins.
The average unassisted human can swim to 2 to 3 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, audience. I'm just going around this bit.
A breach has to be at a height of 2 meters.
What do you mean?
An animal would need to swim about 15 miles an hour to do this.
Okay, so we can't.
It's not possible for a human to breach.
Oh, okay.
It's like with a monofin, you can like come out of the water with your whole body, but not to the degree like this person. Like this thing can do. It's like, what's that dinosaur that's online that has a really long neck and it's a herbivore?
There's a few.
You know the
Diplodocus.
It's like got a really big
a
body.
brachiosaur.
I think it's a brachiosaur.
There's a lot.
It's like
this
that.
isn't just one.
But the most common one that you see in like Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park brachiosaur.
Yeah, it's like that, but a swimming one.
Yeah. Well, this is more close. I'd say this is close to like a Diplodocus. Diplodocus got like a neck like this, and a head like this. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not possible really, but it's not 100% out of the realms of possibility because they can do it with help. Like if they had the right equipment, like a monofin, and if you're a professional,
well, if you had like a
really strong
jetpack type of thing, you could probably definitely do it.
Yeah, but that unassisted with no monofin, no assistance of any kind, just you. Unless you were able to swim at about maybe 10 miles an hour, which is beyond human possibility.
Nah, but you see, it was also believed to be impossible for a human to swim 8 miles per hour.
But he swam it with fins.
Well, no, sorry, that's not what I mean.
Unassisted.
I mean, whatever the world record is today, it was previously believed for that to be impossible for a human to swim that fast. And then they broke it. So it's only impossible until someone can prove it wrong. So it's not really impossible until we know for absolute certainty that it can't be done. And we know nothing of certainty of absolute certainty. Humans.
Right.
Because we haven't seen everything in the universe. We don't know if something can change you to a certain point, or if there's certain type of people that can do certain things. Not everything has been recorded. Things happen every now and again. So we don't actually know what is possible, what's impossible. Not for certain. A lot of people that are closed-minded might be like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, man. There's definitely people that..." But no, you gotta have a bit open mind about it. We just haven't seen everything. We haven't explored all the corners of the universe. And so long as we haven't seen everything, that means we don't know anything for certain. Okay, anyway, enough.
I'm just really
enough real talk.
Nah. Okay. So
yeah, we're underwater and dinosaurs and fun times. Sorry,
right.
What are you looking at?
So there was a guy,
Yeah.
A French swimmer called Frederic
Fabio. No,
Busquets.
Busquets.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Who set the world record for the 50-meter freestyle with a time of 20.94 seconds, which means that he was swimming at an average of 5.342 miles per hour.
Is that a world record?
Yes. I think it is still.
Okay, that's pretty fast.
Which is very fast. Which is the fastest recorded speed of a human swimming.
So yeah, I guess it is pretty freaking fast. I guess it should freaking be fast.
But that's not... He was swimming like across the surface.
Yeah.
He wasn't like...
He wasn't underwater.
Underwater, going like straight up. But I can imagine that he could swim maybe that fast. Because it's a shorter distance. He wouldn't need to maintain that
there's
speed.
not as much drag when you're doing it, obviously. If you're completely underwater, I think it's drag. Nah, there won't be anywhere near as much drag if you're.
Oh, I guess
if you're
not,
you're treading.
Yeah, there'll be more drag if you're underwater.
Much more drag.
Yeah.
100% more drag.
So I don't think he could breach enough.
Yeah, I know. I guess if you need to be going at 15 miles per hour,
something like that, an animal would need to go to do like a 2-meter breach to get your whole body out of the water. I think it's fair to say that you would need to be traveling. Well, that guy who used the monofin was traveling at 8 miles an hour to get his whole body out. So if you could travel,
well, a 2-meter breach is something like it's the only really dolphins can do, and dolphins are clearly really friggin' fast.
To get your whole body out of the water.
Where's next to here?
For an average human, you would need to be traveling at 8 miles an hour. But the guy did do that, but he was using a monofin.
Is this where I came from?
I don't know.
Let's see. Let me touch this thing. No, it's not.
No.
Yeah.
You are making the progress.
Let there be
water.
Beautiful.
Let there be thick water.
Thick, luminescent water.
Space water.
Space water.
Dinosaur water. I don't know.
What are these things? I think this is controlled. I'm not pressing anything.
Oh yeah, you on autopilot right now?
Yeah, autopilot, definitely.
Okay.
Let me see if I can finish this section. Alright, so I think what's happened is they've killed the shark. I think.
Maybe.
Because in all the pictures, the shark's kind of been torn apart.
No, it's not.
And it's got people
That's just like decay and
yeah,
rust.
but it's the same on all of the pictures. It wouldn't... Decay doesn't happen like that. Look. Same on all the pictures.
Well, to be perfectly honest, they probably just cut and paste the image over and over to save.
That's lazy. If it is supposed
because
to be
it's
decay...
exactly... Because,
if it's straight up supposed to be decay, that is lazy.
Because there's decay on, and moss and growth and stuff like that on all of the images to show that this stuff's been here for a long time.
It's just copy textures. That's rubbish.
But
you know what? I forgive him because the rest of the game looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, you can allow...
Yeah, I can allow a few little
you can
stumbles.
give... when I play Fallout, any Fallout, the Fallout games are buggy as hell. Like, glitches galore. But you can forgive it considering how much effort they put into it.
I swear, do you know what? Working on this game must have been absolute treat for artists.
I bet it wasn't. I bet it was hell.
No, because it must have just been... Here's the thing. It's no matter who you're working for, you're going to have deadlines that aren't reasonable, whatever. Yeah. And you're going to have maybe bosses or whatever that that you don't like, or well, not necessarily all the time.
From experience.
Yes, definitely, definitely. There's always gonna be the problems in production, but it might as well be you doing stuff like this, man. Stuff are just gorgeous. Like honestly, I would have loved to work on this game, man. Absolutely loved to.
Something's going on.
Yeah, it's
a sequence.
It's a sequence. Well, not necessarily. I'm still moving, but it's like with the dolphins. I don't really know the purpose of hitting those things. I think they make
I was about
faster.
to ask you, like.
Oh yeah, these things are prehistoric as well. These fish.
I bet.
They're also dinosaurs. They're like prehistoric dolphins, but they're also reptiles.
Okay.
But I actually don't know if they're reptiles.
What?
These dolphin-like creatures.
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm just being an animal nut.
Yeah.
I'm just being me. Sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for being myself.
I see now.
But look at the colors. Oh my god.
I didn't see the colours.
It's Atlantis. We have found Atlantis.
This is essentially Atlantis.
This is straight up Atlantis.
The sunken city.
The sunken city of Atlantis.
Which sucks to be them,
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Do we actually know for certain if Atlantis exists at all? If it ever existed?
You're asking the wrong guy. You're asking the wrong person.
This looks like another moment where we can just make the screen go a tiny bit laggy, but for beautiful effect.
Is that
a little bit of lag?
Is there nothing to do other
fixes
than
itself.
just
What do you mean?
just to like if you hit it with your beam sonar thing?
What beam sonar? What this thing?
Yeah. Did anything happen? No.
I think they react a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I'll grab onto one of these.
It's a bit small to grab onto.
Ichthyosaurus.
Right. Do what you need to do.
They're as big as I am, so they're not really that small. Yeah. But okay, let's go to where we're supposed to.
Do you have to go up?
I have to go over here. I think this one's closer. Where is it? There is
What
it.
are you doing? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna do this bit, and then I think that'll be the end of.
It feels like the end of the level, at least.
Yeah, end of the chapter.
Just turning chains. You know.
Yeah.
Cause.
And if
fish.
you don't, I do like the effect of if you don't get close to them, you got their eyes shine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always a funny thing.
You are not interested in the least, are you? You
Just
just don't care.
like
dude.
nothing's really happening right
You
now.
don't really care, man.
Not a terribly lot like right now. But
Yeah,
as
I
soon
know. But
as something happens.
just enjoy the view at least. Yeah.
So
I'm done with this bit anyway.
there's
So it's cool.
some sort of vortex
Yeah.
happening right now.
I'm gonna go through it.
Yeah, you're gonna try and go through
I'm gonna go through
the eye of the school.
it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
Good enough.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the end of the chapter. You can tell by the little Illuminati triangle.
yes. 'Cause, yeah. It's definitely like.
Yep.
I would definitely splice some.
Splice, yeah.
Some little,
Triangles.
a little
There's
eye,
too many
a little
triangles in
eye
this
there.
game.
Too many triangles.
Sort yourself out.
I mean, how did this game get made? Like, who funded it? Somebody did.
Well, I think Giant Squid are new now, right? They're a new company.
I've never heard of them.
They're a new development company.
Yes.
So I think they're the people who made this.
And if I've never heard of them, then they...
they must not have existed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we'll do this bit later.
No, just...
We'll
do
do
it now.
Nah,
Just
man, we'll
do
do
it
next
now.
episode. Do next episode. You can do it.
Well, the next episode would start with us finishing this level.
But it's the end of the chapter.
Just go swim over there. Just swim over there.
Fine. Alright. So.
Just go swim. Maybe something special might happen.
Something special will happen. We should really actually no. We should save this.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You're
man.
mid animation.
Yeah, no, I don't even care. I don't even care. We should.
I care.
I know that we should, so we should.
No, this is terrible.
No, we have to. Just do it next time. We'll do it next time.
No.
Okay, bye guys. Bye guys.
I'm pressing.
No, you don't press. Don't press.
This is ridiculous.
You can do it, but next time. Just
believe.
believe me.
Watch.
Just believe me. Believe me. Believe me.